That's just one example of the goodies that you are going to get tonight. Dr. Jackie's 50 Shades of Pink. We are getting ready for the big show. It's still pre-show right now. So as you can see, we still have our beautiful models getting ready for the show. This runway is spectacular and they already look absolutely gorgeous. I cannot wait to see the fashions for tonight. I cannot wait to hear Dr. Jackie speak. Of course, she's a two-time breast cancer survivor and she's going to be sharing her story and of course raising awareness, and we hope to raise a lot of money tonight. I'm excited. I can't wait to hit the pink carpet and see who all is here. I want to see Hill Harbor. The good doctor needs to come on through, okay? Let's get ready to do it.
Use my contact to come to this. When I'm back, if it's time to put my it's going to put me in all the movies that you have to come down to the background. I hate to come down to the level of becoming a big baby or basic woman, but I do also it's going to get scandalous.
How are you? I'm so excited to be here to support my good friend, Dr. Jackie, in something that's so near and dear to her heart, 50 Shades of Pink. Wow, Breast Cancer Awareness Month, right? Over 40, get your mammograms. Stop wearing the same bras. Make sure you wash your bras, okay? Don't wear a bra to bed. Get rid of those wires on your bras. That's important. And make sure your man check your breasts at night.
I mean, can we make a little noise, have a little fun? It's Saturday night. Come on. I flew a long way just to be here with y'all, and I'm so happy to be back in Atlanta. I have a relationship with Atlanta, and specifically with Atlanta and cancer. And I'll tell you that story. It was the summer of 2010, and I had just published my third New York Times bestselling book, The Conversation. It was a bestseller. Tyler Perry called me and said, Hill, will you come down to Atlanta, spend a few months here, because I want you to play Kerry Washington's husband in a film I was doing based off a Broadway show for colored girls who considered suicide when the rainbow wasn't enough. And the movie was just called For Colored Girls. They left the rest of the title out now. And I want you to be in this film. Come on down and we're going to shoot it in Atlanta. And I said, Tyler, I like Atlanta. I'll come to Atlanta. I like Kerry Washington. I'll come play her husband. And we were about halfway through the shoot. And I woke up one morning and I couldn't swallow. And I knew I wasn't sick. And something was wrong. And so I called up my friend who is a wonderful surgeon here in Atlanta named Dr. Romeo Massoud. Now I know Dr. Massoud because I shadowed him as a resident, when he was a resident in Los Angeles, to get ready for the young surgeon I played on a show called City of Angels that I did with Viola Davis and Blair Underwood and Gabrielle Union. And he and I remained friends after I shadowed him to learn what it was like to be a surgeon. I called him and I said, Romeo, man, I think something's wrong. I'm off today, can I get checked out? He had me come to the hospital here, and fast forward a few hours later, I had 16 ultrasound-guided needles sticking in my neck. And I knew something was wrong when I went back a few days later to get the results, because when I went there the first time, the nurses and the staff were like, oh, can we take a picture, take a picture? The next time I go back, no one would even look at me. I went up to them and said, hey, do you want a picture? They're like, no, your appointment's in room 100. So I walk into room 100, and I'm told right here in Atlanta that I have cancer. said, I'm shooting a movie with Tyler Perry. How can I have cancer? He said, well, Tyler doesn't make those types of decisions. So, fast forward, I had surgery. We deal with cancer, and I was actually very worried because cancer had already taken my father. Cancer had taken my grandfather. Cancer had taken my uncle. So as you can start to see that cancer runs on the paternal side of my family. So it was something I was very serious about dealing with. And then fast forward the next year in 2011, my friend President Obama calls me up and he says, I'm not going to do a Barack impression, but he says, Hill, I need your help. I said, what's up, man? He said, Lance Armstrong, one of my appointees, has run into a little problem with his credibility. I need you to take his place on the President's Cancer Panel, which is the panel made up of 2 scientists and 1 layperson that makes recommendations to the White House around cancer policy. He said, I need you to take his place because we're very serious about dealing with cancer. And we need credibility on this panel because the recommendations that come before the White House are ones that be taken seriously, et cetera, et cetera. I was very honored to be confirmed and appointed to this position. And as I was meeting with so many doctors that would come before the panel and talk about cancer, the beautiful thing I have to say tonight is that I have good news. If y'all say good news with me, 1, 2, 3. Say it a little louder. One more time. I have some good news, y'all, because of being a member of the President's Cancer Panel, I believe that unlike many nonprofits and many organizations that are doing great things, 50 Shades of Pink will only be doing this work for another 15 to 20 years. What do I mean by that? I mean, we are going to beat cancer. Cancer is going to be eradicated within most of our lifetimes. Because there is great work being done. But that makes the work that 50 Shades of Pink is doing even more vital because there are still people that are going to be stricken with this, even in the last stages, in the last years of this horrific disease that takes too many people around the world. The reason why I'm so confident that we're going to win is because there's so many people doing so much great work. And that's why all of us need to figure out where we fit to continue to push, continue to do the work. One thing that I learned from being on the panel is I wanted to continue to do my work where I could help the health and wellness of our communities. So where I felt and where I learned a lot was that a lot of doctors would come. And the beautiful thing about being on this cancer panel is that it's unlike a peer review type of convention or a journal type of situation where doctors have to present a great deal of empirical evidence. They can just come and give their opinions. And many doctors would come in and talk to me about skincare. And they'd say, Bill, you'll never see these studies done because the same companies that make the cancer medicines are the same companies that make many of our skincare products, but the aluminum chlorohydrate, the parabens, the petroleums, these damaging sulfates, all of these chemicals that we put on our bodies since the day we're 1 year old infect our endocrine system. The skin is the largest organ on our body. And they said, just for your health, since cancer runs in your family, I suggest you really look at what you use. And the doctor really blew my mind. He said, man, you're on the road a lot. I said, yeah. He said, you go into hotels and they have the little products, right? The shampoos and the conditioners and the lotion. I said, yeah. He said, you use those? And I said, yeah. He said, are you out of your mind? I said, what do you mean? He said, well, you have no idea what's in those little bottles. You have no idea what you're putting on your skin. And if your body, your liver, your kidney, your endocrine system has to fight aluminums and all these things you put on it, then how can it fight cancer cells? You know, it's one of those moments where I go, So I went out and I started buying healthier products. But then I started to realize one thing, because as you guys know, I have a foundation that works throughout our communities. And I realized, although I was in a position to afford many of these products, most of our folks in the constituency of my foundation, they shop at Walgreens, CVS, Target, Walmart, or Amazon. And 99% of the skincare products that are in those establishments have all these things in them. They even trick you with companies like, have you heard of that company that it has Nutra in the title and a girl's name named Gina? I don't want to talk bad about it because they may be a sponsor. So if there's a company that says Nutra and a girl's named Gina, that sounds healthy because it sounds like nutrition. Nutra. That's one of the worst offenders. And then they have baby oil, which we put on babies. It's all mineral oil. So you say, oh, that must be healthy. It's got minerals. You know what? It's a byproduct of petroleum. Your body can't process it. But we put it on babies and we have the audacity to call it baby oil, as if it's healthy. So what I did was I decided to create, I met with some business partners and we met with some doctors and we formulated a line of affordable, non-carcinogenic, non-toxic, healthy skincare products. JUA, Joie means sun in Swahili. And that's what we come out with for women. This box is for Dr. Jackie. She's going to be one of the first people in the world to receive these products. The men's line is called H2L. That's just a play on my name. And in my books, if anybody here's ever read one of my books, you know I talk about this concept of being active architects of our own life. The idea that we build our lives like architects build a structure. My company is called The Architect & Co. And the company is called BeTheArchitect.com. So that's where folks can buy, the BeTheArchitect.com. But at the end of the day, we all are in this together. Dr. King said we're all tied together in a single garment of mutual destiny. We all have to figure out where we fit in to battle this horrific disease. I had the bandwidth and the ability to create products. Other folks, you all have the ability to purchase baskets, to be supportive, and to uplift. And I promise you, we will not be having this particular event 20 years from now. Now, we may still have a fashion show, but it will be a celebration of the eradication of cancer. God bless you guys. Thank you. And please let me introduce. I saw them in rehearsal. I couldn't believe my eyes. They did things with their feet I'd never seen done since Sammy Davis Jr. Please welcome Syncopated Ladies.
going to do it for us. We are about to wrap things up from City Hall. 50 Shades of Pink. It was such a fantastic show. I had a great time, and it was amazing to hear all of the stories shared. Like, I had no idea that Hill Harper had once been diagnosed with cancer. And of course, Dr. Jackie Walters, she is a 2-time breast cancer survivor. And that's what it was all about tonight. We raised a lot of money, had some special surprise guests, i.e. Miss Keisha Lance Bottoms. Of course, she's a mayoral candidate for the city of Atlanta. She came on the arm of Mayor Kasim Reed, and he gave her a big endorsement. So we're trying to see what happens when it's time for Election Day. In the meantime, though, again, thank the city of Atlanta, and of course, thank everyone who came out tonight. The fashions were beautiful. It was a beautiful moment. The energy was great, and of course, raising awareness. Ladies, do not forget to take care of yourself. It is so important to maintain healthy breast maintenance, and as Dr. Heavenly was talking about earlier, that includes even avoiding underwire bras, okay? And that's underwire bras, that is. There are so many things that you need to do, and of course keep those self-examinations up and keep up your doctor appointments and your checkups. You never want to get into any trouble. If you stay ahead of it, you won't have to worry too much, okay? But we had a great time here. Thanks to my photographer, Calon, for always coming through on clutch. Okay? Shout out to my friend Angela. She says on the clutch. In the clutch, always. Satonia Live, we are here wrapping things up. 50 Shades of Pink. We'll see you next year.